$400 then. Hi all, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Yanette, and in this video, I'm actually going to show you all the things I bought in Europe using my cash stuffing system. So I use my gifts envelope, I use my Christmas envelope. A lot of these gifts I did buy for Christmas for my family, and I use my fun money as well. So these gifts were purchased through my whole cash stuffing, which actually proves that it does work. Cash stuffing really does work. And this will be my last season of spending in 2025. In 2026, I'm going in a different direction, financially a different direction that I will be doing. And I wanted to share with you all what I wanted to bring back from Europe, knowing that in 2026 will be my debt-free journey. And I wanted all these pieces to be something that people could use and that I could bring back too. And I really did enjoy, I've enjoyed and I love my trip. So just know that this I use with my cash stuffing envelope. So let's get started. So I think I will do gifts first, because there is a lot of gifts that I did buy and bring for my family members, but it was all Christmas and a birthday gift. And I'm not going to open them just because, well, I guess I can open one of them, but the other one I can't because they wrapped it really beautifully. So I bought it from Longchamp. I'm actually a huge lover of their stuff. I have a few other things that I have of them, but this is for my husband. This is a little travel, I don't even know, like a little travel thing that he can put on his luggage. So that was something for his, well, it wasn't for his birthday, for his Christmas gift. This is another one that I'm not going to open because, again, it's wrapped beautifully. But this is for my mother-in-law. It's actually a wallet in here. Then, this is another Longchamp, because you can tell. And this one's actually for my dad. Bought him a wallet back as well from, his trip. I love how they smell. And Longchamp is a Paris brand, so it's just nice to bring it back from there. And just as a little when you do shop there and you spend over $100, you do get a tax refund. So you get your taxes back at the airport. You just have to make sure you always take your passport to any stores, and you're going to spend over $100. I just carry it with me, honestly, and then the store itself does the whole, everything fills it out and then just gives it to you. And then when you're in the airport, there is a part in the airport before you even go into security or everything, to get your refund back. And they ask you if you want cash or if you want it directly back in the credit card. And that's what you have to do. Another thing that I'm not going to open is these, but these are candles. And I got one for my sister, one for my niece. They love candles and they love the Able Eye one. So this is what I got them for Christmas. This one is for my sister-in-law. A little perfume. And it's nice to bring these sort of stuff because you can't find them here. The candles maybe, but not the smells of them. Let's see. I bought this for my mom as well. She loves elephants. So it's a cute little elephant design here. So it's really cute. Honestly. And it smells really good. And I think after you're done using it, you can honestly just use it for other things. Like put pencils in here or anything else you want in here. So I got her that for Christmas. And then, let's see. This is a little bit of something that I wouldn't normally buy, but my sister's boyfriend asked me to get him some cigars that he wants to display in his bookshelf. So I was like, sure, why not? I wouldn't normally buy that, but that's what he wanted. So I was like, okay. And then there's another one. Oh, yes, it's heavy, and we took a whole other luggage just for all of these things. Okay. I bought my mom, I'm not going to open it, but I bought my mom another perfume, and this is Le Labo. It is a Paris brand, but also they have some in New York and things like that, and it's really nice. It smells really good. These are the matches that go with my sister's candle. Then we got my mother-in-law Paris shirt. No, this is my father-in-law, sorry. Yeah, we got my father-in-law shirt. Okay, I'm gonna put this to the side because this is a birthday gift, actually. This is my mom's to turn on her matches, her candle matches. These two are for my niece from Paris. Another little like sticker pad for my niece as well. And then another little thingy for my niece as well. Like a little book. I actually love this one because it's like a London and so it actually like it pops, like things pop out of it. Or like you have like little things here. So I thought it was nice. And then like this. Like I thought it was so cute. So I got her this. We got he's not my brother-in-law yet, but we got my sister's boyfriend this. So put the ashes, if he ever does wants to turn on his cigars. My mother-in-law, we got her this Paris shirt. So yeah, no wonder that one was for my father-in-law. This Paris shirt. For my other niece, I got her stationery things because she loves stationery. Well, two of my nieces love stationery things, so that's what I got her. Got my I have too many nieces. That's all I have. I have 4 nieces. So another like bracelet to make bracelets, and then like a stickers. And then my other niece. They love stationery as well, so I got them like this little like notebook, and then this other notebook, and like stickers for Paris, obviously. So I feel like that was such cute little momentum for them to have here. And all this needs to be packed in Christmas bags, which I have, but I just haven't done it. It's just been sitting on the side of my bed for like ever. And then we got this for my sister-in-law as well, a London sweater. She actually requested for one because when we last went, like 4 years ago, we brought her one. And I think she said she lost it or it ripped something, so she wanted a new one. So we're like, might as well just give her a new one. And then just got these two as well for my sister. Little things that she loves to put in her fridge, and then a wine stopper thingy. I don't know what it's called really. So yeah, these are the things that I bought for my family members in Paris and in London. Like I said, I used all the money that I spent on this was from the Christmas envelopes and from the gift envelopes. And this is all from the gifts envelopes, actually. The Christmas envelopes. But, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to put it all in here. I think tonight I'm going to put all of this in like Christmas bags because it's just too much. Yeah, I think tonight it's gonna go in Christmas bags. Also, I did also get 4 ornaments, and I will put them up here. They're already up on the tree and everything, so I won't do anything, but I will put them up here. But one of them says Paris, like in a wreath, and it has like the Eiffel Tower and everything. So that one's really pretty. The other one is Santa driving, and it says Paris. I love those two. And then I got 2 at Harrods in London. One says Harrods 2025, and it has like, it's like decorated in Christmas, but also has the UK flag. And then another from Harrods as well. It's a pinkish Christmas teddy bear type thing. So yeah, that's what I bought for the Christmas gifts. My sister's birthday is coming up in a few days. When I'm filming this is December 8th, and her birthday is December 12th. So she loves to read as much as I love to read. So I got her this. I went to the Notting Hill bookstore. I mean, if we all know this movie. Yeah, I got her this canvas tote bag. I got her these stickers as well as this notepad. So this is her birthday gift in here. I should probably put these things in here so I don't lose them. But yeah, this is what I got from the birthday gift envelope. So yeah, a lot of this stuff didn't come from like just spending on it. I had the money for it, which is good. And then all of this again is also coming from my fun money envelope. So for starters, I got this puzzle. I love like things that I can do like just on a night where I'm just tired. I'm a therapist, so there's days where it's really, really hard days, and I feel like I'm burnt out. I don't want to talk to anybody, so I just want to do something cozy and just quiet. So either I color or I do puzzles, and I was just like, I really need to get this puzzle. So I got this puzzle. My husband got me these socks because he knows I love socks. Like I love cozy, fuzzy socks. So he knows that I would wear these all the time. I also went and I got myself at the Notting Hill notebook as well. I got myself this one, canvas. I also got myself the blue one. I washed it and now I need to know where I put it. But I got myself that one as well. And honestly, all I got for myself really was stationery things and a purse. So I will show you that in a little bit. But I got myself this sticky notes one. It's so cute. I got myself at Notting Hill these like keychain ones. I got myself this Paris little frame so I can put up in the fridge. It's so cute. I got myself a few pens as well. Like I said, I have a love for stationery things, and everything that I bought was intentional, and I knew that I would use it for a very long time because a trip like this won't be coming anytime soon again. Yeah, so then I got notepad as well. Paris. I got myself a few like little, these type of like, cards and like postcards that I'm going to be framing and putting them up on like the decor as well. Another notepad. I bought the Nutcracker and the Mouse King book, and this one was honestly for myself. Like, I love the Nutcracker, and maybe if I ever have a child, they'll like to read it and they know it came from London. So yeah, the Notting Hill bookstore notebook as well. I got myself one. I love how it's like blue in here. So yeah, I got myself this. Stickers also. Another notepad. Um, the little bookmark from the Notting Hill. I got myself a few other notepads. Yeah, honestly, I am such a person that loves to write. And I'm doing it as much as I can because with the autoimmune that I have, it affects my joints, and there's days where I can't write. My writing is so messy that I can't even understand it. So I'm taking advantage while I still can writing. And eventually when the time comes when I can't write anymore, I've done so much that I hopefully that I'm okay. But in the meantime, while I still can, I'm gonna continue writing. I got myself a little keychain as well. And this one's the Ruby Red shoe goes to London. Oh, yes. Again, if I ever have a child, I'm going to be reading this book to them. I honestly just love these type of books. And I got myself as well stickers. So yeah. And let me show you the last thing I actually got to. So I also got myself this mini long chomp one with the little twilly. I've been wanting to get this one and I loved it. This strap though, this didn't come with it, doesn't come with them. So I got this from Amazon, but this was so nice. Like I just love the color. Look at all of this. Yeah, I love this one. And yeah, that is everything that I bought. Something that if you ever do plan to go to Europe, what do you want to bring from there? So yeah, so this was such a special trip, honestly. And now I'm really ready to start my financial reset in 2026. Now it is time to talk about how much this trip actually cost us. And honestly, this trip could have been a lot more money. Luckily, it was not. Luckily, we used my envelopes, cash stuffing envelopes. I know I've talked about this many months ago where my car turned out to be a lemon car and it was a brand new car. So we finally bought it back. That was such an ordeal. And I actually got way more money back than I thought I was going to, what they had told me to. So we used that also for traveling. We used a lot of credit card points that we did have, so that helped too. And gifts. So my husband's birthday is on November. Birthday is in December and Christmas is in December. So my parents actually gifted us the Airbnb in Paris. So yeah, there are a lot of the money that's coming from is money that we didn't have to put. So this is actually the breakdown of how much everything cost. So we went from November 20th through November 30th. We were there through the Thanksgiving break. And we stayed in London. We arrived in London on November 21st. And we stayed till November 24th. And then from November 24th through November 30th, we were in Paris. So our longest length of the trip was in Paris. And obviously when you're going with the holiday season, it's very expensive. So yes, so the hotel in London that we actually got, it was $860. But because I had points, we had 3 nights for free. So basically that trip was free, or that hotel stay in London was actually absolutely free. We didn't pay anything, so that saved us a lot. And then the Airbnb that we got in Paris was from November 24th through November 29th. The Airbnb was $1,500. Like I said, my parents actually gifted us that, so thank you, Mom and Dad, for my husband's birthday, my birthday, and Christmas. So that was our combined present. And that was $1,500 for the Airbnb, which honestly, it was wonderful. It was such a great location too. I just loved it, honestly. Then the flights, that is where it was where it would have been very expensive. So a round trip for flights, we left from Los Angeles airport. We landed in Heathrow Airport in London. We left November 20th at nighttime, and we flew with Virgin Atlanta. We actually got a premium economy, and for my flight was free. I had points that I used for my flight there, and we didn't buy round trip because we flew from somewhere different and another airline. So mine would have been like 1,800. So because I had a lot of credit card points, my flight was free. And then my husband, his was 1,800 as well, but he had I think like half of his points, so he was able to pay half of it with the points and then pay the rest in cash. So that actually helped. And his was $1,000. On our way back, we flew from Air France, and we left November 30th on a Sunday in the morning. And that one, so we each paid, I had points for my return flight. That would have been I think like $2,000, because the return flight from France was a lot more expensive for some reason. Husband's flight was $2,000, but he had half of it, so he paid $1,000 only. But I'm just adding up what we would have paid. Then we actually upgraded. We actually got the we were checking in, and they're like, you can upgrade to business class for $1,000. I was like, yes, like no brainer there. Because like, why not, right? Like, why not upgrade for an 11-hour flight for $1,000 each? I looked at the prices for business class just to see if we're getting a good deal. Business class was $8,500 each. I was like, I'm paying $1,000 only for my business class because I had all points, and then my husband paid $2,000. I was like, yeah, why not? So yeah, so that was an added money. And then I have my list so I don't forget what we did. Food, I added it all up. Food was $1,500, but I used one of my credit cards, and I'm getting back $700 from that credit card. So that kind of adds up. But $1,500, and honestly, I don't even think that was too bad eating out, because also we did eat like at Airbnb for breakfast sometimes here and there. Because one thing in France, in Paris at least, I'm assuming everywhere, they don't wake up early. So if you want coffee at 8, 9 in the morning, good luck. Most places don't open till like 10. So we were out early in the morning. We're like, well, we need to eat something. So we just bought groceries and like breakfast stuff here and there. Yeah, so we did that. Gifts was from my envelope, my gift envelope for Christmas. We did buy all of our Christmas gifts in Europe, so my family is gonna have really great gifts, because you can't buy what I purchased here. So that was $600 from that obviously came from that envelope gift. And then I also bought my sister her birthday present there, and I used that from the birthday envelope, the birthday envelope, and that was $100. And then I used my fun money for like the antique stuff, because I was like, why not? I have an envelope for fun money, why not use the antique? That's why I also was very like, I really need to be particular in what I buy, because it's fun money and I don't have enough of it. So yeah, so in there I spent $300. Clothing, because I did need to buy some clothing, because I didn't have obviously the right attire for cold, because it was in the 30s, 40s, very cold and raining. So obviously I needed to buy shoes, I needed to buy jacket, things like that. So I used that from my clothing envelope, which was $200. And then transportation, which is like the Lyfts, the the Ubers, the taxis, or yeah, the trains that we took, the metros, the buses that we took, that added up to $600. So without anything like help or anything or points, cash stuffing, all of that money that was returned to me back from, you know, my car, everything, the total would have been $15,100. Yeah, I definitely don't have that money to be spending. So that is a lot of money. $15,000 on a week and a half trip. Yeah, no wonder people say traveling is very expensive. But we also knew we wanted to make this trip because we're like, you know what, we never make this types of trips. It's been like 3-4 years almost now that we've traveled, and we're like, I think it's time. And we know come 2026 we're not making these trips. This is going to be a while from now. So yeah, so now I'm going to tell you how much I actually spend. So hotel, $300. Oh, I forgot. So so the day before we left on Saturday, we couldn't stay at the Airbnb because it wasn't available. It was only available from Monday through Friday. So on Saturday we had to move to a hotel. The hotel was $300 just for that night. So that was $300. So technically what the trip cost is $15,400 then. Yeah, that's how much this trip is. $15,400 added because of that hotel. So what I spent was $300. Okay, this is what I spent in total, not taking out anything from the envelopes and things like that. We'll do that later. So what I spent was $4,100. I am surprised, honestly, that is how much. That is an $11,000 like discount basically of what I spend. Now, when I take out all of the envelopes, cash stuffing, minus 600, minus 300, minus 200, that was $3,000. From the $3,000 that I got back from, like, that I'm getting back from, or that I already got back from the car, that is what I paid, $3,000. Like, that was the grand total, $3,000. And I don't know anything. So yeah, I was like, if I'm not going to owe anything because I do have money, we're using our credit card points, like, why not make this trip? Like, there was just, yes, I could have used the $3,000 that I got back from, like, to pay debt. Could have, yes, definitely. But I was like, you know what? We just need this trip. Like, 2026, we already know it's gonna be a very heavy year. I don't want to get too deep into with this in this video. I will be making another video of this, but we are starting IVF. We're not gonna be able to travel much. Hopefully we get a baby, and if we do, we're not able to travel. So this is what we had to do. And I'm not upset about that price at all. I don't owe anything on my credit cards for this trip. A $15,000 trip turned into $3,000 trip. And honestly, that is such a huge thing because you don't hear, could we have done this trip cheaper? Of course we could have. Did we need to upgrade? Some will say no, but I have autoimmune, which is called ankylosis spondylitis, which affects my whole spine, which I can't be sitting down for long periods of time. And when I looked at Air France, it was only 3 seats. Like, there was no 2-seaters, and we were gonna come like that. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but we're gonna do it. My back of my mind, I was just so anxious. I was like, I'm gonna be asking this person to stand up because I have to stand up, walk around constantly. Like, my doctor was like, you need to walk a lot, like at least every hour, walk at least like 5 to 10 minutes around the airplane because your body's gonna kill you. I was like, okay. So other people would have said no, you do not need to upgrade, but I did. health wise, I did, and obviously it was gonna happen even if I couldn't. We would have just came in, you know, economy, but we had that option too. We were like, why not take it? And you know, it was a great experience, and I don't regret any of it. But yeah, this is how much we spent. $3,000. That was the grand total, and really I didn't spend anything because that money came back to me, and I just paid it back on the credit card. Yeah, but I was very excited. I was so happy about this trip, honestly. Like, this was one of the best trips I think we've been on. We had been to Europe in the past, and I think we did a lot more. We didn't do a lot of touristic. Obviously, you need to go to the Eiffel Tower. Like, that's something you need to go to the Louvre. We didn't go inside the Louvre, but we were outside, Notre Dame, like all of those places. Of course, you need to go see it. But it's not like you need to, like you want to, because those places are just iconic. We did Christmas markets. Like, we did everything that we wanted to do in a slow pace. We even went to Le Mans. So I hope you've seen that vlog already. Like, we saw something completely different that we've never seen before. So yeah, it was such a great experience, and I'm so glad we did this. Now, like I said, I still have another video after this one, which is gonna be my birthday video. And then it's June reset. I'm gonna talk about everything that happened in 2025, what's coming next for 2026. But I'm so glad for you all to be here. I'm so glad that you're enjoying these videos, that you're liking, that you're commenting. Please continue to do so. Please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you all here. I would love to make a little more community. This channel is gonna change a little bit, but not too much. It's still gonna stay financial channel, cash stuffing, but it will be changing because my life is not just about cash stuffing. There's so much other things that I do in my life, and I want to show you all. But comment down below if you've ever been to Europe or anywhere else. How much did you pay? Did you use points? What was other things that you recommend people to do when they want to use points? But thank you all so much, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.